He gives you the cash, he so does give you the cash. He will get money from his videos. He will do what he can. My name is StarkyBooty32, and I am making, finally, after thinking about whether or not I should make a video related on this subject for so long, I am finally making a video about the coronavirus. And it has been on my mind for a while to make a video about this, and I thought that I would do it now because I have some pretty hefty news that came out of this thing that I want to discuss to you all about. This is a very serious video, so do not take it as a joke or think that it's humorous. If you think so, then please click off this video and go watch some memes if you want some humour. But other than that, let's get into what we know about the Wuhan coronavirus to this day, as of the day that I am recording this video. The coronavirus, or COVID-19, is a virus that has recently spread viral panic and viral stress and anxiety as of today. But it originated in China, and the first case of it was recorded back in November of 2019. Back then, it wasn't that big of a threat as much as it is now, but back then it was only just one case and nobody thought of it, and they would just shrug it off, think of it as some sort of flu or the common colds, and just continue with their day. And boy, were they wrong, because as soon as the first case of the coronavirus came out, there was a huge endemic that was spreading across the city of Wuhan in China. And there have been cases also after that in Thailand, which was the second country to get cases of this virus. And then after that, the virus spread like crazy into other parts of China and became an endemic in those parts, and also an endemic in many other parts of the world as well. And on January the 25th, the first case of this virus was recorded in Australia, in New South Wales. And then shortly after that, the first case in Victoria, which is the state that I live in. And there was also many other countries getting the exact same thing, with cases spreading everywhere as an endemic into those countries, and wasn't really effective as China was, but still was rather effective to say the least. Soon after, the Chinese government also took action and put the city of Wuhan into lockdown and shut it out from all travel to other places, or for travellers to come into the city from all over the world or in other parts of China. And since then, there have been people in the city of Wuhan who have been trying to defend themselves from the virus and have been trying to get away from the infected. And also, an 1,000-bedroom hospital is also being constructed in the city of Wuhan, and it is costing a fortune for the economy of China and for people to get rid of this virus. As of now, the coronavirus is a pandemic spreading like wildfire in other countries and causing those countries for their economies to be ruined. The second most infected country after China is Italy, with 24k people who are currently infected, and China currently have 81k people infected in total. In Australia, we currently have 297 people infected with COVID-19. I'm not going to give the number of people infected in all the countries, but if you want to go find out how many people are infected in your country, you can after this video is done. And go ahead, find out how many people there are that are infected, and go tell others about it, and go seek action before it's too late. Besides that, we have some history of the spread of the coronavirus becoming from something that nobody cared about in November of 2019 to a pandemic in March of 2020. And symptoms of the coronavirus include a runny nose, a headache, coughing, and a fever, and in severe cases, difficulty breathing. As of now, in Australia, yesterday, Scott Morrison had a debate of whether or not he should shut down the schools, and he decided to keep the schools running. However, in the next few weeks, he could change his mind, and he could probably close the schools and give us a 4-week Easter break. And also in the supermarkets, there have been food being taken off the shelves and they have been emptied out. Should you worry about the coronavirus though? Yes, you should. Make sure you try and do everything you can to keep yourself safe. Make sure to wash your hands and don't try to touch any other people who are walking around in your everyday life. And currently, there is no cure for this disease. So try, if you get it, to do everything you can to make yourself comfortable, or try and have someone else to do that for you, for your own sake and for your own matter. With all the food being taken out of the supermarkets all over the world, I really do have a fear that because of it, we're gonna starve. And I don't want to starve to death. Starving to death is bad. And I hope that everyone else can agree with me on this and begin to feel cautious about this, because starving to death is a no-go. Nobody should, and people should eat, and they deserve better, because eating is something that was gifted to us from the gods. As for the schools being shut for a little while, I think that it might cause problems for the education system and might cause problems for the country. However, do as I said in the meantime to try and stay safe, to not touch anyone, and try to get on with your day while being cautious of this virus that is currently the biggest pandemic as of the early 2020s. And I hope you take this, because you're gonna need it. And until next time, my name is StarkyBooty32, and thank you for listening, humanity, and wish you the best of luck.
StarkyBooty32, StarkyBooty32, he's the one who's right here. StarkyBooty32, he wears a shirt over